Like it had like that little spice. You feel me? Like this one got that little twang. Or it's something else. It ain't that spice. This one had that little spice. And these two and Unlove You, that's when I turned into Gambit. You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
YouTube. I had to go through trials and tribulations. Now, if you want to see my reaction to Unlove You, you're gonna have to go straight. Link in the description to the Rumble, Twitch. It may be blocked. I had no idea that was like, blah 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 exclusive. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe like after time goes by, I could find one up. Bro, people's shit's getting taken down. They want that stuff. I mean, shout out physical media, but god damn, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. But I got one that's currently up right now. I already know before that big get nuked, we gotta hit that up. But I was just talking to the stream. So I'm gonna give this little before I begin. But I will skip that reaction. I'm not gonna take any chance. Like it's gonna go straight from. It's gonna cut my Unlove You reaction and go straight into the rest of the EP. Before we do that, thumbs up and subscribe. But I wanna put this, like, I was talking about like someone else talking crazy, and I was like, I'm not even about to give it. Like at first I was like, okay, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait till I react to the EP, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not even about to give this any energy. But this is one thing I will say, cause when they were talking crazy, it was like, I'm an icon, by the way, da da da. Why would you I just be, hey, whatever it is, like, I'll see something, okay, bullshit, alright, and then 10 seconds later it is what it is. But other people are not like that. Why would you want, if you're really part of a certain fandom, why would you like antagonize someone who's first diving into it? Now, if you haven't already, there's a 3-part series. I mean, I did it in one stream, but I checked out like all the songs before this EP dropped, and then at the end I did like a tier list. So like I might say something like, for instance, it was talking about like the sandwich they made at the beginning of a gnarly video, and like I was joking around, like I will say this too. So like, you know how like you have a moment and then someone will say something like, hey yo, pause. So it would be a moment like that. This is gonna tie back into the sandwich. So like someone will say something like that, and then like let's say they're eating a sandwich and they got mayo on their lip. I'm like, hey yo, pause. Especially with like, let's say we're at like Subway, especially with the Subway's cooks special sauce on your lips, bro. No sir. So it's like kind of like a play on like how I'll be saying that. So I was just like, oh, this is the worst sandwich. I'm talking about the sandwich. People got mad at me for just making jokes on the sandwich, bro. Come on, what are we talking about? And so, and so I was like, yeah, it has bland bread, and then I was like, random sauce. The main thing now was the whatever that shit was at the bottom. That was the main thing that I was really like talking about. But I was like, let me just like joke on the sandwich. And I was like, some random fucking sauce, blah blah blah. I knew it was most likely mayo, if not some random sauce, literally. But I was like trying to, as a joke of like, oh, this is the worst sandwich ever. And also, when you do content, you got to be hyperbolic. But yeah, they were like, it's mayo, obviously mayo, as an icon, and like just going for straight personal attacks. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why would that? Doesn't make any sense. What's kind of funny is people was talking about like there's like a random poll, because now my feed is just nothing but their shit. Oh, who has the most toxic fan base? And like, I don't even know who it had, but I just like clicked someone random just to see the results, and Katseye'S was like, I'm like, is this talking about like, because people keep asking about what's going on with Minot, like how, I don't know how that's toxic, Meanwhile, that was literally the day before I posted that short, And then so I was like, God damn, okay. They said, oh, we'll show you how it is toxic. I said, all right, man, all right. And I also will say this, because this is going to be posted after I did a short talking about the worst song. I'm probably going to put like a little disclaimer on the video, on the short, and pin it. Just because I say something about a certain song doesn't mean I'm attacking that, like, the artist. Internet Girl, like, I still think it has redeeming qualities. I rank that in D tier. I don't want to listen to that like in unison with other stuff, like, you know, it's palatable, but by itself, if this is playing in the speakers of my car, I don't want to listen to it. And that's the only one where I'm like, I don't like. I'm not gonna get up here and lie, but I'm saying that before that short even drops. It's supposed to be scheduled Monday. Right now I'm streaming this on Friday, and the video will drop on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so if you're watching this as a video, we about to cut to the EP, and it will not include Unlove You. But for my stream watchers, we're about to check out Unlove You. But before we get into this, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back. We just checked out the song as best as we could, because it's one of those where you gotta change to like the tempo, because like it's just gonna get nuked into oblivion. Now we got the EP. Now I could actually have songs. Okay, yeah, we're gonna I don't need to have this on my shit. Even though like we checked out these first two songs, we're still gonna listen to them, and also I can give like my my newer thoughts. So like if you saw, oh, now he's checking out the EP, oh, let's see what he's saying now. Like for instance, Pinky Up grew up. I mean, even though like I even listened to the first time, I wasn't really hating. I was just like, I feel like a few more adjustments, and it's like, that's okay. Like, actually, to be honest, like, if you just, okay, this verse by itself, this part of the hook and this whole vibe of the hook by itself, by itself, it's like, man, it's so good. But together, it's just like, it's like there's some like connective tissue that's missing, and I could explain it. Animal, I mean, it just felt nice to like actually hear some like real vocals. See, that was what I'm like, bro, let me get the vocals, man. Let me get them vocals. Oh, I should show y'all this. Hold on. There's this bang. I ain't gonna get into it, but I heard this banger last night when I was streaming. I said, hold on. I had to, cause I was gaming too, so I had to turn the music on for them to hear. But that shit was bang. I might show y'all at the very end of this. I don't think, like, I think to this day, I think Internet Girl is probably going to be the only song that, like, I dislike. And it's not, like, even an extreme dislike. It's, like, on camera, like, it's going to be hyperbolic, but, like, that's not something where I'm, like, fucking shit off my ears. Like, I'm going to listen to, like, if I'm with someone and then they're playing a song, like, as long as they don't play it over and over again, yeah, you could, blah, blah, blah. There's other songs, if you play, bro, get away from me. Like, I don't care if we're driving down the highway, you either turn that shit off or you're fucking walking. You better tuck and roll. I think, actually, I don't even know. I was gonna say I think this might be my least favorite, just predicting. But we're going to see. Let's go through these again. The second verse of Animal goes crazy. I'm not going to lie. So it cemented itself back to S tier. I thought, oh man, as time went on, you could really hear the Ed Sheeran on the hook. And I'm not saying like, oh, that's it. And so I'm just saying like, it's not. Actually, hold up. I do got to show y'all something when you get to that. The last hook. That's exquisite. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and play it.
You're the boss, you run the circus, baby. Taking it up a notch. You're so sophisticated.
She's like, you know, it's pretty smooth. And I do like the like I like things like that. For instance, one of my favorite songs is Arsonist Lullaby, and like that, a lot of the song just like that. That's my shit. So they kind of like give me like the same vibe. I feel like this one's more like in your face, and that one's kind of more like just all chilled out.
From hot to crazy. Fingernails, want you three colors painted. Crop top and baggy jeans holding your waistline. You make the light and the shadows collide. Your body gets twisted and tangled in mine. Love so good, how could this be free? I keep your secret safe with me. Nobody knows you're out of control.
I say kind of do it here too, but I think I noticed it more in the last hook. I'm gonna talk about it later. You feel me? You feel me?
So are you with me? Be careful what you're wishing for, cause I get freaky. You make the light and the shadows collide. Your body gets twisted and tangled in mine. Love so good, how could this be free? I keep your secret safe with me. Nobody knows you're out of control.
Alright, I said something when I did my tier list about Iconic by mistake. I think it was that. I said it might have a shelf life. I don't know. And when I said it, I wasn't even like fully convinced. I really do think this song does have a shelf life. I really do think this will be a super like up there banger. Hold on, nah, fuck all that. Hold on. Cause before I even got as a icon I was seeing people animal this, animal that. I'm like, yo, they, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. I put that bitch in this tier. People hating on the choreography. I'm like, I fucks with it. Now, granted, I will give you props that like, I don't really like fandoms in general. Especially like if an artist I like puts out trash, I'm not saying this. If an artist I like puts out trash, I'm be like, yo, this shit not it. So like if you actually dislike it, you know, okay, at least you're being honest. But don't switch up. And because I comment on a sandwich in the music video of a song that got me into them, I'm not trying to hear none of that. But I was gonna say something before, like, hold on. Okay, so alright, so you really hear it here. So like how like listen to the guitar and you can kind of hear like, I don't know if it's a clap or a snare. Hold on, it's definitely not no fucking snare. Kind of sound like a clap. But like how it's like in sync is something about it. It's something about it that's fire, bro. Okay, now I remember what I was saying. Shelf life. I feel like this is gonna like it could do super crazy numbers, but the shelf life might like, you know, might not be it. And I've never been like that for basically any song. Like 2025, Make It Up was like, that was like one of my songs of the year. Doja Cat, Make It Up to You. That's that heat. I can still play that on repeat to this day. 2024, Wildflower, Billie Eilish. I can't really play that on repeat. It's kind of a long song. And also, I love it so much. I have the regular song on my playlist. I have acapella of it on my playlist, and a slowed and reverb version on my playlist. That song is so good. But this one, it sounds very. What's that one song? Was it like I think they're promoting. Was it actually Target? That might be crazy. But I feel it's like So Close or So Far or something, and then like they're promoting something, and it was like around the time the first Avengers film. I don't remember what it was, but that song, like I can just hear in this song, I can hear this being played in every like clothing or perfume commercial, and I'm like, bro, you're spamming, dude. Now that second verse, that might have some longevity. But I'm predicting this gonna be a decent A or S tier. But I don't know if what people are going to be thinking in a few months or a year from now.
You're out of control, but I see a side behind the closed doors. They get a glimpse here on the dance floor. You move like an animal. Nobody knows you're out of control.
Definitely can hear this in like every movie in for like the end of 2026 and the beginning of 2026. Also, hold up. So it wasn't the last hook, but you get like, hold up. Like I could just like, even if I only heard this song once and saw like the dancing once, I can definitely hear I could definitely see the song just strictly off this. See the song, the dancing of this song. Strictly just off this part right here.
Out of control, but I see a side behind the closed doors. They get a glimpse here on the dance floor. You move like an animal. Nobody knows you're out of control, but I see a side behind the closed doors. They get a glimpse here on the dance floor. You move like an animal. I kind of just want to listen to that on my own time. I don't want to like add that to my playlist. Like I said, I really do feel like it has, like if it constantly comes up on my playlist, it might piss me off. Like I feel like the verses by itself, I don't think that really has like necessarily a shelf life. But like the hook, it could get too repetitive. I mean, at least y'all saw the other parts. At least it's not like a TikTok hook. All right, now we got Hootie Frutti. I was gonna listen and then do the music video, but like since I'm not gaming while doing this, I don't need to do that. Because typically I'll play the song and I'm like, oh, this has a music video. Let me check out the music video. Well, unless the music video like cuts something. I don't know. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Let's lock in, guys. We gotta focus. Focus up. Gotta make sure like we don't miss any details. You feel me? Tu gosta da fruta, mas essa é diferente. Hootie Frutti.
Now, before I listened to that Demi Lovato album, I did see their interview on Jimmy Fallon. You said something about, I think he said difficult choreography. You said something about the choreography at the beginning of this one. And then people in the comments was like, or was it in the comments? I think someone made a short of it. And it was like, oh, we already know what she's talking about.
Mas essa é diferente. Hootie Frutti.
Let's see. Hold on.
Hey cutie, cutie, I see you looking. Cause when I walk in the party, they're like, who's she? Carry my matcha.
I saw it. Hold on. I was just, bro, this is the same thing that happened with Touch. Now, granted, I did hear more of Touch than I heard of this. I only heard that little snippet that they had when they did the little previews. Imagine this is ironically the only one I add to my playlist. Now, I'm not going to pre-fire this. I got to scan the environment and make sure everything's straight. But it's something about it. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, you feel me?
I'm barely walking. Cause when I walk in the party, they're like, who's she? Carry my matcha. I'm barely water. I like my mochi drenched in chocolate. Let's play some truth or dare. Tell me what time you want. You think I'm unaware.
Hold on.
You came for something rare. I'll put it on your tongue. I know you like that hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie. I know you like that hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie. I know you like that hootie, fruity on your tongue, hootie, fruity on my lung, hootie, fruity. If you want it, come and get it for it's done. Hootie, fruity.
Alright, listen, man.
Hootie, fruity every day. Hootie, fruity.
Alright, so maybe I should have listened to the song first and then checked out the video. So, like, because, like, I'm trying to listen to the song, but, like, what am I supposed to be paying attention to? Come on, man. What are we talking about? I fucks with this one, though. I fucks with this one. No bullshit. Surprisingly, I never thought. Like, I literally, when they did the little previews and show like little, I'm like, all right, man. That way, if you're the worst one on here, like, by off principle, I just got to put you in F tier. Because that was one I'm like, oh yeah, I fucks with that one. I fucks with that one off the previews. If you somehow be the worst one, you're going to piss me off. And I'm going to have to do it strictly because I'm pissed.
If you want it, come and get on your tongue. Hootie, fruity on my lung. Hootie, fruity. If you want it, come and get it for it's fun.
You feel me? Come on, now.
All the way. Hootie, fruity every day. Hootie, fruity like the $20 smoothies in LA. Hootie, fruity, nice and juicy. Yeah, you crave it and you're not even a foodie. Let's play some truth or dare. Tell me what time you want. You think I'm unaware.
Dude, I fuck, y'all, listen.
I'll put it on your tongue. I know you like that hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie. I know you like that hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie, fruity, hootie. I know you like that.
You feel me? Okay. Like, we gotta, like, we're eventually gonna have to do like a few more like watch throughs to make sure everything's straight. But you genuinely surprised me, because I was like, all right, man, this it might be serviceable, but I didn't think it was gonna be something like even when it comes to Internet Girl, I think if it was produced differently, it actually maybe could be a banger. So anytime I said something like there's never been a moment, unless y'all written something or y'all like if Unloved You, if it was produced terribly, I don't know if you produced it or just written it, but if something on that end was terrible, then then I'm talking. But everything that I liked about songs that like I had criticisms about, everything that I enjoyed, I don't say because of them, because like, you know, they not doing it, they not coming up with the choreography, but like they're bringing everything to, they're the glue that's bringing it together. I fucks with this one. I did not know that I was gonna rock with this one. Now I do gotta scan the environment, cause no, I mean, it was a cool little dance thing at the beginning, but that didn't really jump out to me as like a, man, they yo, hold on, bro. Yo, where you at, bruh? Yo. Listen, hey, like it, like Yoonchae, it did not feel right with Yoonchae. That's like, soon as she went on the screen, like I strictly was listening to the song.
Frutti all night long. Hootie Frutti, if you want it, come and get it for it's gone. Hootie Frutti all
Alright,
the
listen,
way.
man.
Hootie Frutti every day. Hootie Frutti.
Alright, I strictly was like, y'all can't have Daniela, you know what I'm saying, doing some crazy shit and then cut to Yoonchae.
Hootie Frutti all night long. Hootie Frutti, if you want it, come and get it for it's gone.
You feel me? Come on now.
All the way. Hootie Frutti every day.
Oh, let me get off this screen because that makes my screen lag, and then that was part of that comment that was talking crazy. Your shit is lagging, like, and I think how it was phrased, like in a way of like, us icons don't lag or something. I was like, bro, what? Like, okay, sure. But let me look at the beginning again. Let me look at the like ratio.
Eu sei que tu gosta da fruta.
So like, let's just round it. That's damn near like 4-1. That's damn near 4-1.
Mas essa é diferente.
And what's kind of crazy is I saw this. Like I was about, oh yeah, I kind of like, I fucks with outfits like, well, I mean, I'm not saying I don't, but like, I was like more or less like looking at this part. Genuinely, I put that on everything. I was like, oh, I kind of fucks with that. Like, I did not know it was this little down low. I was like, I kind of fucks with that, and I'm just thinking about that, and then like when it started, I was kind of looking at everyone's outfit. So maybe that's kind of why I wasn't like, dance move didn't instantly jump out to me. And then it got to this part, and I was like, oh well, okay, well, R.I.P. clothes. But I said, oh okay, so. How old is Yoonchae, bruh? Cause if this was literally like, cause I know she's 18 now, but like, when's her birthday? Cause like, let's say she was 18, and she turned 18 like in July or something. This was probably filmed, but yeah, June or July. This was probably filmed June at the latest. So that's tough. So like I saw that and I was like, I mean, it looks good, but I don't. Would this actually be considered the hardest to do? Unless she's just saying like the most engaging to do. I feel like the question was the hardest to do. Okay, that little part right there, you know, might be. Oh, by the way, that was another thing. So I'm really trying to break it down because of what that said, and that's kind of like an expectation. That's kind of another reason why with Internet Girl, we're basically, I heard it was. I think it was Megan and Manoa. I think I heard them two say that was their favorite, and so I'm kind of like I'm having high hopes. Usually I don't have that, like not in life and like general, but like if someone says this movie's bad or this movie's good, like if I'm not excited to see it and someone says it's bad, then I won't see it. But if I'm excited to see it and someone says it's bad, I'm still going to watch it. There's people who still say Thunderbolts is bad. That's my shit. That's a banger. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's 10 out of 10, but that's a cool 9 out of 10. I fucks with Thunderbolts. Is it the twerking? I do like the dancing at the beginning. The dancing, like, I fucks with it.
Hey cutie cutie, I see you looking. Cause when I walk in the party, they're like Hoshi. Carry my matcha, round belly water. I like my mochi drenched in chocolate. Let's play some Trudeau dance.
See, at first, I was like, okay, I'm liking her vocals.
Tell me what time you want. You think
And if you start singing and I'm not really paying attention to your vocals, production finally locked in. That was the main thing I was saying. I'm not really, like the times where I'm like, it was never Cat's Eye. It was kind of like who's, producing it. Like the dancing was always good. The vocals was always good. It was just like something about like how it was produced was either, oh, this is good, or something about it, or in terms of Internet Girl,
Hootie Frutti, Hootie. I know you like the Hootie Frutti.
I fucks with that one though. Let me do it like this instead. You feel me? So my shit don't lag, and I don't get fucking screamed at. Us icons don't like your shit lagging. Keep in mind, my shit lagged because I had to do a playlist on YouTube. I don't know why that bitch be lagging like that. Because y'all don't want to have an album. That stuff. And listen, if it ain't an album, like this is one exception. I don't really do EPs like that. But since this led to Animal, which led to an EP, I'll let y'all have that one. But will I sit there and have 20,000 Cat's Eye EP? No, y'all better drop an album. The next, I better not see the next thing y'all do better not be an EP. I want to see a full LP. All right. No cap. Y'all saying that was pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth. I don't remember Bel Air, but I think I liked it, and then it played That Way, and I was like, okay, That Way is gonna be my favorite. But I think I did like Bel Air. We're gonna see. This one's 3.5 minutes.
I saw you in the mirror. Been stuck inside my mind since Saturday. Can't get you off my radar.
This is what I've been. Hey. Now, the last song, that was not what I was asking for, but like somehow it did what I needed. Like that's my version of Pinky Up. That's my version of Pinky Up. Like it had like that little spice. You feel me? Like this one got that little twang. Or that it's something else. It ain't that spice. This one had that little spice. And these two and Unlove You, that's when I turn into Gambit. You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Hopefully I remember to say something. They might do it later. Something they could have done, but they might do it later, so I ain't gonna say nothing now. I love the verses. The verses are so good right now. You know, it's kind of crazy. I never thought I said anything bad about Katseye. I know I talk crazy about Internet Girl. But I expect people to be going crazy. When I say people, it's not like that, you know, those minuscule voices to be going crazy. What I did expect for with Tate McRae. Now I think I'm putting this like in between those uploads, so I think it's like 1, 2, maybe 3 or 1, 2 out of 5 parts with Tate McRae. But I was like, man, do I need to make a disclaimer? Because like, when I got to think later, I kept saying, oh, like this is what I would need. Da da da. I'm like, I didn't really hate I Used to Think I Could Fly. It was just, it had that one little pocket that I was like, yeah, this is good. And all the other stuff was kind of like, I gotta hear the other stuff. Like, I feel like better, like, you know, but yeah, I felt like I was talking crazy, like about the I Used to Think I Could Fly. Like my biggest gripes when it came to Katseye was like, I wasn't really getting the vocals. Took the key. Okay. I guess I didn't really need to continue exactly where I'm from. But they didn't do what I thought those, like, I feel like they, now keep in mind, I'm a rapper, not a fucking singer, so. Something they could have added, as well as like, I don't. Hold on. Like besides leave it behind, like I feel like the other stuff didn't really need the stacking like that. I feel like a stronger lead vocal, like you can still have like, you know, backing tracks, but like a stronger lead in vocal rather than that, and then you could do the stacking and like slight harmonies for the lead behind. But what I feel like they should have added was this. instead of like stacking it like that. Away from here and disappear. You can keep that when you are mine. You keep that like stack, but like that away from here. Like if it's just one lead and vocal, like it kind of feels like not as full, but that away from like the vocal being up here rather than being up here but stacked. You bring it up here and then that away from here, disappear and disappear. Like gives that feeling of fullness back that could possibly, depending on whose vocal it is. If it's my vocals, it's definitely gonna fucking lack. But the feeling of fullness that it will lack if you take away the stacking. I like that little harmony at the end. I will put it on there. Like I said, I really like the verses. The hook is like, this is something where it's like how I said, certain songs, it's there's something about it. This is one that's kind of like in that same camp that like I will put at the top of the list of those particular songs. Like Game Boy, I loved everything. Like I love the verses, the music video, the dancing, but I just don't like the hook. You're just a game. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I like pieces of the hook. But like the verses, oh my gosh, they're so good. The video's so good. The dancing's so good. Like everything is just like quality. And I'm not saying the hook is not quality, but it's like the hook is, I feel like I like this hook better, even though Game Boy might be like a catchier hook. But yeah. But so far, like I already said what these were. I think I said this was a high B. This one's a low S. This one I would put, where would I put this one? I'll put this one low to mid B. I mean A. I like this one. Like people might prefer Pinky Up. I gotta look at the music video again, especially. And what's crazy, bro? If I'm like, listen, if I'm looking at a screen of and there's beautiful women on there, and like, okay, yeah, y'all had some good shots with Daniela. I can't even cap. But if that's not what I'm like focusing on, you doing your thing. I guess that's a better phrase to phrase what I was gonna say with Yunche earlier. Like, listen, the second song I ever made was called "I Love the Ladies." It don't feel right with Yunche. It like, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. Like it feels weird. But if I'm going to like look at the music video and look at the dancing, you feel even hold on. I'll even put it like this. if they just had like the little performance version, and it was like them like in their just like regular like sweats and da da da, just like in their dancing studio, I'll still check that out. Hey, you feel me? I feel like that one could be like a good performance. This kind of reminds me of like, kind of ironic that we about to listen to that way, but Bel Air kind of reminds me of like, it's kind of, hold on, I don't want to say like a brother or sister, but it's kind of like the cousin, maybe second cousin of like My Way, like this, that same vibe. Maybe like the niece or nephew of Tonight I Might. Like Tonight I Might, like it was like the vocals were all there. It's kind of like it sounded like a song where it's like, man, we got some talented singers and we're doing this talent show, but it's not like, oh, here's so and so song that they sung in this movie. Like, we don't have any original music yet, so like we're just gonna do something to display our vocals. I gotta say this because I didn't even peep it. I was talking about how the vocals sounded and the flow of Daniela's part of Tonight I Might. And what the top comments were just clowning that. I wasn't even peeping the lyrics. See, that was my thing, what I was trying to say with Gnarly and to a lesser extent, and then Internet Girl. If I'm not getting vocals and I'm just like looking at the music video and I'm not like seeing like crazy dancing, more specifically for Internet Girl, then I'm gonna focus on the lyrics. Like, lyrics should just be a little piece like that. That's the difference between rap and other genres. Lyrics are like a big piece for rappers. So like if I'm like, okay, the productions, or it's abstract, or the lyrics are just so like out there that you have to pay attention, then like they need to like, it needs to be there. So with Tonight I Might, I'd even peep like what Daniela was saying, some nonsense. What is this? Like, I went back and looked at it. I was like, what the, bro, what? I'd even peep how much the nonsense was because it had a good flow and cadence for the first 80% of it. A good flow and cadence and vocals. So I'd even peep, even with the lyrics on the screen, I even peep. That perfectly inspired and required, whatever the fuck she said, bro. Whatever she said. Alright, that way. Y'all saying this, group? You feel me? This is, you know, this is a little part they showed in the preview. Don't feel me. See, that kind of remind me of that whoo, da, 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 whoo. Like, that kind of remind me of like earlier like 2000s like R&B. Even like a pop. Like this kind of like in the beat kind of remind me of like some early Timberlake. Okay, see, I like the little flow right there. Vocals. And we're gonna hit the pre-fire. Hey, and like, bro, see this what I'm like. See, I can go back and like with these newer songs, I can give more clarity, and I have more context to talk about certain things that I was speaking on in earlier songs. Even then, I still talked about it with Gabriella, using that as another example. But I'm pretty that seems like the next projects I'm gonna release a song, and then after that I'm gonna release probably an EP. That EP's I might be like Purge, or I don't know, something basically like get this. Just think of a Purge synonym, where basically I have a notes in my phone called random bars, and it's just like random lines that I think of. So like one is like, if I was in a rap battle, it's like, might as well apply to Subway because you always gonna be underground. So apply to Subway to the, sandwich shop. Kind of funny, we was talking about Subway earlier. Underground Subway. So it's kind of like, oh, that's a line. I'm pretty sounds like they had a notes on their phone. It's like, oh, I'm pretty sure I'm not done healing. That's good. And instead of making that a singular line in a song, they made it the whole the whole hook. But here, like, you have like a little flip on it. So it's like, yeah, you could be mine if you're lucky. You might get the privilege to touch me. That, like, you could, like, hey, if you doing right, you get to do this. You feel me? You get the, but hey, you not doing right, you can go that way. You're out of there, buddy. So instead of like, okay, touch me that way, and then it'd be like, okay, and then you can love me that way. It's like, it's kind of the same thing. You don't need to, like, if you're gonna continue, no pun intended, that way, you gotta like do a sort of flip on it. I mean, if that touch me that way and flip on it, hold on. All right, let me chill. Hold on. Hold on now. Yeah? Yeah? Dance? Okay.
Don't get up in arms, my love. Understand I gotta rise. Let me try it on, my love. Try it before.
Okay, harmonies.
Shopping in the window, don't you wanna take a
But see right here how it has like a lead of, and even the lead of vocals is kind of like it's not like in your like it's not in your face, but it's kind of like, I mean, obviously you got to mix and master, so it's gonna be at a good volume, but like it's sung in a softer cadence. But then even like, I think the other stuff is sung in like a not a higher, there's more power within the background vocals, but they just kind of got that little, you feel me? So hold on.
Let me try it on, my love. Try it on before I buy.
So let me try it on, my love. Try it on before I buy. So it's kind of like that. Like I said, I'm not the singer. They're the singers, not me. But the other one's kind of like, let me try da, 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 da. But it's like just chilling in the background, just subtle. That's what I was talking about with Bel Air.
Don't get up in arms, my love. Understand I gotta rise. Let me try it on, my love. Try it on before I buy.
And then like the lead of vocals is kind of just like skating like this. And other one's like da 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 da. Da 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 da, rather than da 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 da. You feel me? They was cooking in that one. They was cooking. They was cooking. Now, you know what I'm saying? I need a music video for this one. Way. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That one, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. That might be my favorite. That I might put that over Gabriella and Iconic by mistake. Like I might go, yeah. I don't think there's gonna be like we might not get an updated tier list until like at least tomorrow. Like there's probably one by the time this video drops. Okay, got the newer ones, and it still has my list on here. It still has my list on here. My shit's still saved. So would I change any of this? I did not know. I know I did like My Way and MIA. If I would change anything. I thought that was Pinky Up for a second. I was like, okay, I for sure would change that. I think there was a Pinky Up here, but they took it off. But I'm pretty sure I had Pinky Up like right there. Hello? They said, no, sir, you don't. I'm not going to lie. I like overall Mean Girls better. But the other stuff of Game Boy is just so good. It's just the hook is... The hook's not ass. It's just... You know? I'm going to have to adjust this. But Animal... So Animal, this is exactly where I had it. So this is what it looked like before today. And this is how tough you know it is. Unlove You is not here. Maybe if I remember to edit it. Actually, no, I'm not going to. Because then I would have to like try to move this over and that's not physically possible. Alright, Bel Air. Let me listen to that again. I'll come back to that. Hootie. I ain't gonna lie. I like that better than Animal. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. I don't know. These are actually difficult. The other ones I instantly knew where I was putting them. But this is actually like, I gotta really think about this. But this one, I don't have to think about. It's right there. That way, that was cooking. They was cooking. And let me, well, we got this right here, so we can go ahead and hear this again. Go me.
Hey cutie cutie, I see you looking. 'Cause when I walk in the party, they're like, who's she?
I gotta be honest. Hold on. Let me just go strictly off sonically. All right, so I don't want to have this like sway me. See this part? Yeah. This kind of brings it down a little bit. See, that part is kind of like, okay, Yoon-Chae, I'm sorry, Yoon-Chae, you to go, I fucks with Yoon-Chae, not in that capacity. I still gotta hit another rewind. Yeah, we gonna have to. You feel me? That was me in the bathroom like 3 minutes ago. What was I saying? Oh, that little part after, like, I think it's the beginning of the second verse, to be honest. I thought it was continuing the hook. But I feel like this part right here sounds better than the actual hook. And then, like, if you had that right there, maybe you started the hook off a little like that, and then, like, keep some essence of that and throw some, in there. You feel me? Hold up. Like, if you, like, had, like, you can actually keep that exactly the same and have it playing a little bit, and then, like, have it, like, drop down in volume a little bit as you, like, put some actual different stuff on there for, like, the hook. I'm not gonna give you an example. Rapper, those are the singers. See you looking, 'cause when I walk in the party, they're like, Hoshi, carry my matcha. You know what I'm saying? Got that little. Okay. Not comfortable, guys. I just started laughing thinking about the comments. And I wasn't even paying attention to that, to be honest. I feel like what was the hook should have been, like, those two should have been switched out. That fruit, like that. I don't know. That kind of like packs more of a punch than Hootie Frutti. Like, I feel like that's kind of like, that's like a good, like, bridge. Like, actually, you could have rapper, singer, so let's differentiate that before we get into this. So, like, let's say we're just spitballing if this was like a hook. Plays regular. Hootie Frutti. Like, so you can have both of those together. Now, would that work as like a serviceable hook? Maybe. I don't know. But I like this part better than the hook. And if I gotta hear one more frequently, that's the one I want to hear. Now, you might be saying, because one of the things I kept saying with some of the songs was TikTok hook. Specifically with Touch, Game Boy, Pinky Up. Those three specifically. I don't know if there's one more. But, oh, how do you like this? But, well, granted, I'm talking about the hook. But how do you like this? But this is a TikTok hook. Well, excuse me. I eventually liked Touch. I was going into it thinking I was gonna hate it, TikTok, and I was like, hold on, okay, I literally, 5 to 10 seconds into the hook, I said, Asadi, Gay Boy. I don't even know if I thought it was gonna be that way going into it, but I just knew, like, before it got to the hook, I'm like, yo, that's pretty good, and it got to the hook, and I was like, okay. And then I thought the same thing going into Pinky Up. But Pinky Up is like... Actually, we could use Pinky Up as like a building block. It was building to something, and then it didn't go to what I thought it was going to build to. This is what it should have built to. So, hey. Some people were talking about Pinky Up. Mostly what they were saying was because of the twerking part. From what I've seen. I'm not going to say like what I'm saying. From what I've seen. Because keep in mind, this is my whole fucking timeline now. This is my timeline plus tight beats. Like, come on, man. Like, and it's like when you got something. I'm not even about to get into that. But, this one, I can understand if someone doesn't like this song. I feel like I'm not going to get that same type of leeway when that Shorts video drops on Internet Girl. Now, granted, in that I did say it, if someone likes this. I said if someone likes this like I like Gnarly, and I was like, wait, I don't know about all that, but I'll understand it a little more. But more like this. Actually, nah, I can't even say that about Internet Girl. But in terms of if someone likes Pinky Up like how I like this, I can understand it. It's just this one's more my lane. Like it I think they both have good production, but TikTok sponsor. Yeah, I didn't even peep that. You say you gotta get cut off, sorry. Yeah, so this one, the hook is like, the hook is not really there, but like, I still just like it. I don't know. I can't explain it. I could at least explain with Gnarly. Like, Gnarly, everything about Gnarly was good. Like, if we're not specifically looking for vocals, everything about Gnarly was good besides the lyrics. Like, the lyrics are like, because if you're not really singing, then I'm forced to look at your lyrics. Like, if Gnarly was the same, but like, I mean, obviously it can't be the same because you would be singing. But if you were singing and I'm hearing like the vocals, like some good vocals, then I wouldn't really pay attention to the most part. But at that point, Gnarly's based damn near a rap song. Besides, like, maybe, like, the hook a little bit. You're not gonna lie. I gotta do it like this, bro. I have to do it like this. Hold up. I don't wanna, cause I don't know. I really know how to, basically, this is what I'm thinking. S tier is kind of like, I can, like, see myself really listening to this constantly. I don't want to say constantly, but, like, if I hear this song more than a couple times a day, I'm cool with it. If I hear this once a day, I'm good with it. Once or twice, I'm good with it. If I hear this 5 to 10 times a week, I'm good. If I hear this once a week, I'm good. If I hear this once a month, I'm good. And then if it's F tier, like, don't play that. But I don't even want to open Apple Music again. Let me pull up all the songs that I need to, like, get reacquainted with. Boom. I already, like, I don't need to pull up Touch. That was already a banger. I basically know Iconic by mistake. Gabriella. I don't want. I'm not even about to, like, try with that Unlove You. Get on my way. I gotta listen to MIA. What's funny is when I was edited, I was like, I remember MIA. And then, like, as I was saying it, I was like, do I actually remember MIA at the time when I did that? Because when I was editing, I was like, all I remember was I go MIA and I don't remember anything. MIA, Gnarly, Monster, Hype, Fright Song, Pinky Up, I remember Mean Girls. I like the dude, like that little, I don't know what the sound effect it is off the top of my head. Debut. Oh, I meant to say again with Internet Girl. Also, like, I like it a little more as time went on, but I don't like it. I still do not like the song. Because I was gonna give an example of, like, how I listen to Ghost, Michael Jackson, and that's the GOAT, bruh. And I was like, I don't really add it to my playlist, but I kept getting stuck in my head. And who gave you the right to judge my family? I was like, I fucks with that part, and that got me to add it to my playlist eventually. And like I said, that's the GOAT. Okay, I think that's good enough. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think these are the songs. Oh, wait. Bel Air. Okay. I was like, there's another song off the EP that I need. Already got that. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, I did already get that. Guys, I might be stupid. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, I think we good. So I definitely need to listen to Bel Air again. Dun. I like that. It's good. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on, hold on. God damn. Hey, they was not fucking with that. Bro, even right here, bro. Hold on. Didn't I make the comparison between this and My Way and Tonight I Might? Not the perfect example of song ready to handle the guy. A party required to go fully respond. Like, I didn't even peep the lyrics, bro. Y'all not gonna fuck with me, put it like, yeah, I guess y'all not fucking with that one. That one's like, you know, I understand if you don't like that song. Like, That Way, if you like, the only way I understand if you don't like it is like, let's say you only listen to like Future and da 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 da, like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna like that song. But like, if you listen to Katseye'S, listen da 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 da, and you don't like That Way, I don't understand it. I don't really like this hook though. Let me see if I put MIA above it. Hold up, MIA, yeah.
Cause any minute now.
I might. Not gonna lie. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, hold on, wait. I'm like trying to like compare MIA to like each song it goes against. I feel like as time goes on, it's like this. But currently, at this moment, it might be like this. Might be like slightly interchangeable. Oh, we got them lined up a little bit. Game Boy. Let's see if you. That's not what I meant to do.
Gotta love the drama. Play pretend, but you know it's common.
See, I like the video. I like the verses.
You can blame me, but I ain't the problem. You keep on pushing my buttons. You do. With me, you leveled up. Yeah, it's true. Now I'm somebody you don't want.
And I like the dancing.
Just a playboy, I ain't tryna playboy, I ain't thinking about you, not thinking about you. Love is a gameboy, I should throw it away, boy. I ain't thinking about you. Ooh, you're just a gameboy, I ain't tryna playboy, I ain't thinking about.
Like maybe like right there, if like it went to like something else, like I feel like since it repeated, well, technically it's already repeated multiple times and then it repeats, but like there's like those 4 bars right there, and if the second 4 bars went to something else, maybe then. But I still put it right there. Where are we at? Game Boy. It's like, is the hook holding it down more than like the verses? I don't even want to say the verses. Like I said, like separating the pieces of Pinky Up is good, but like together, I don't know if. Like I was gonna be like Laura's part, but I'm like, I mean, I still like the other parts. I'm trying. All right, let me see if I'm like just listening to music, and one of these songs was to come on. Which am I least likely to go and press skip? That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. What else did I need it? I think that was it. Okay, yeah. I needed to specifically listen to those 3 songs. Alright, let's solidify this. Oh, I meant to pull up that way. Okay. Actually, no, I didn't need to. I already solidified it at the top spot.
You might even get the privilege. Let me try it on, my love. You could be mine if you.
Do I have... Okay. I feel like these 3 are kind of interchangeable. Iconic by Mistake probably for the most part is always going to be 3rd. But like there's some moments where like in a certain mood or vibe, Iconic by Mistake is 2nd or 1st. These 2 are very interchangeable though. Cuz at first I'm like as a whole, I think that way I like it better. But then you got that part. Like the verse, the hook is still, that's gonna get you to 2nd place. But the ooh, you can have anybody you want, like that part, rapper guys, rapper, that part, okay, that like makes me want to put it above. But like the whole song of That Way. Now I'm not saying that there's parts of Gabriella that's bad. It's still an S tier. Like, I feel like... Okay, maybe I can't do this like that. I can't just clog up the... I do like to put stuff evenly, but still. Nah, I gotta show it more love because I feel like people are gonna be hating on it. And I really do. Like, I just don't really... The hook is... I feel like y'all should have went with that other part. And I think I still might need to do this. Same thing that I was talking about That Way and Gabriella is the same thing with Monster High and Game Boy. Well, kind of in a reverse setting, where I like everything about Game Boy, but the hook, and then with this, everything like this is kind of that way, and then Gabriella is kind of like, Gabriella's still good, but like the best parts of it is like the best of Cat's Eye, and then Game Boy is like the best parts of it is better than Monster High, but like the hook kind of brings it down. So this is great, good. This is peak, great, good, all right. I'm good. And an F, which is not on this list, terrible. Now, if I was to put Unlove You, I really don't know where I have to hear it again. But from my recollection, I would put it... From my recollection, I will put this right here and put that right there. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to lie. This going to be getting played like... listen, and my playlist is absolutely insane, bro. I'll go from this to like Get Rich and Die Trying 50 Cent to Kanye to Billie Eilish to NF to Linkin Park to Sabrina Carpenter. Like, bro, my shit don't make any sense. You cannot tell who I am by listening to my playlist. I'm just a lover of music, man. I'm just a lover of music. Who knows? Maybe I might. I'm not gonna do it because the algorithm's not gonna fucking care about that. But if I already made a name for myself here, then I could have put a lover of music reacts to. But before we end this video and stream, I do want to show y'all. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all this song, and then I'm gonna end the video, and then unstream, I'll listen to Unlove You again, and to remember it again, and to put it on this tier list. And then so if you want to see, I think it's gonna be after Touch or maybe before Touch. I think it's gonna be up here at S tier somewhere, but maybe it might change a little bit, go a little higher, a little lower. So if you're watching this as a video. But before we do that, let me show you this Demi Lovato song, man. This shit was that heat. So like, I had already peeped that she dropped Here All Night, and then it was Kiss. By the way, Kiss was the song that I was talking about when I was comparing it. Comparing the Pinky Up to Demi Lovato song. It was Kiss. Let me just show you Kiss real quick.
All the space in between. For fun, it's fun to kiss.
Like, it doesn't sound the same, but I'm saying like that one's kind of like a different vibe. But yeah. But this shit. You feel me? You feel me? That's that heat. That's that heat. Alright. Alright, yeah. So, let me end this here. Alright, so like I said, you're watching as a video. We're about to listen to Unlove You before ending the stream one more time to see if I will cement it, putting it somewhere around this area. But that's where I'm predicting that it will be at. Now keep in mind, last time I did this, Animal wasn't here, so I put Animal like right here before putting like all the other slots there. But this is my ranking as of now.